right, we got 5 here. We're going to wait till a couple more people show up and then we'll get it started. I'll go ahead and link it to everyone. Welcome to the Carrie Show. This is the real truth about John Fears. So I have a lot to read, a lot to talk about. Let me make sure my phone's down, volume's down, find my stream and link it. Hey, Jen, let's go. Alrighty, guys, we're going to make sure everybody gets a copy of the stream. Share it in the Discord if you want to. So we're just getting it shared out. Welcome, everybody. We got Pixel, Autistic Angel, Jen, Eddie, Fears and Sam Forever, Biscuit, Pixel, Jen, Visions is already here. I just linked you Visions. Let me link Museum. And this person. We are now up to 4 stories of people as well. I have a spreadsheet of stuff from the Discord to read. I have all the voicemails to read. But we are live. So a couple more people to link to. And then we'll get it started. And I have to go back through all the messages to get some people's stories, but Pixel's already here. I don't link Pixel. I don't know if Big J wants to see it, so I won't. Where's the amp hat? I might put it on for a few minutes. I don't want to wear it the whole stream, but I'll put it on for a little bit. We got the Carrie Show shirt on. We got some classic stuff going on. I do have the shirt on. Welcome to the Carrie Show. All right, who else is here? Fangirl Kate's not here. Shakes. Okay, we got 19 watching. I look good in a hat. Yeah, I used to wear a lot of baseball hats. We'll skip the voicemails to start. We're going to start with the traits and the spreadsheet. And then we'll go over the voicemails. We'll do the stories last. We'll also go over the YouTube post. So we're going to start with my list of bad traits. Okay, there's 12. We're going to go over stuff. 19 what? I don't know what the 19 means. I have 5 voicemails to read, 4 stories from other people. 2 anonymous, 2 not. We have the YouTube posts of the comments I'm going to read anonymously. They look amazing. Yeah, it's a tight shirt. It is a tight shirt, though. So the number 1 trait, we're got 12 traits. The number 1 trait that I came up with is thief, because he stole from Walmart. And I'm sure it wasn't the first time. He was at the self-checkout and didn't ring everything up, and then he got caught. I don't know if he got banned from Walmart because he still goes to Walmart, or if he just got suspended from going for like a few months. So we got number 1 is thief. Number 2 is narcissist. And I'm going to read a little bit about what a narcissist is. And everybody, I'm sure, will agree that he is a narcissist. You find my photos that I took my screenshots. Okay. A narcissist definition is a person who has excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. So he's very obsessed with himself. So he is a narcissist for sure. And then my other one is the 5 key habits of a narcissist, is including, okay, stop messing up, a grandiose sense of self-importance. Yeah, he thinks he's very self-important. An excessive need for admiration. Yes, he wants to be admired by tons of people on his YouTube. A lack of empathy for others. Yeah, he doesn't care about anybody else's feelings or anything. It's just like he talks about the death threats that he got before. But I have had more death threats than he has. But he doesn't understand why, you know, his death threats are more important than mine. A sense of entitlement and a tendency to be exploitative in their relationships, or explosive in their relationships. These traits manifest in behaviors like believing that they're superior, expecting special treatment, which he does expect special treatment at work, taking advantage of others to achieve their own goals, being envious of others and jealous of others, also needing constant validation. If that's not fears, I don't know what he is. Using other people for his advantage, yeah, or manipulation. Narcissistic robber. So, has he hurt animals? I don't know. Kate Winslet is here. Gaze for Richie Wright is here. Welcome. So that's just the narcissist part. Now we're going to talk about the terroristic death threats to people. I know some people wanted me to leave them out of it, but I think it's important that I mention all the people that I know of that he's had death threats to. We have the old Adam from Canada, who's not around anymore. Black Aldrin, who's not around anymore. Adam Pacitti. We have Quentin, Joey, Yakov. I'm just naming these on the top of my head. There's going to be a bunch more. And there's several. I don't know. Probably even some of his ex-friends. I would say that he's death threats to people. So he has threatened to kill all the Adams. So by dying in a fire, running them over with his car. He always talks about 3 hits, me hitting them falling down, and then them hitting the ground. So that's the talk about hitting people, and talk about running people over with his car, dying in a fire. He wants everybody to go to hell that he doesn't like. He threatened to beat me and bruise me up when Sega visited. It still keeps you up at night. Yeah, that's still very scary and could give you nightmares. He's okay. We're going to go on to the next one. He's an alcoholic. Everybody thinks that he's an alcoholic that knows him. And so we're going to go on from there. We just know that he is an alcoholic because he drinks all the time now. Drinking and driving, which he has been known to do. He has been known to sleep in his car when he's drunk, which is also illegal and could get him a DUI if he ever gets caught by the police, unless he lies to the police or something. But drinking and driving, sleeping in his car, driving intoxicated, driving buzzed, driving, on any drinks is drinking and driving. He is creepy to women and men. I have more examples of that to go through in the spreadsheet that I have. But he's very creepy to women. He's not been too creepy to me, but he's been creepy to multiple women, asking for road pics, asking to do threesomes, trying to pick up all the strippers. And then the same thing, he's been creepy to men too. I have stories, and I'm going to read those later. Number 7 is that he is a pathological liar, not just a regular liar. He's a pathological liar. Now we're going to go over pathological liar. I have some stuff about it. Okay. A pathological liar is a person with a chronic compulsive tendency to lie for no reason, even when the lies can cause them harm or are easily disproven. This lying is persistent, excessive, and can significantly interfere with their social, occupational, and personal functioning. It is a troubling condition that is a symptom of a deeper psychological issue, but it's not a formal diagnosis. Also, let me read this part. The difference between normal lies and pathological lies. Normal lies serve a clear purpose, such as not to hurt someone's feelings or to gain a specific benefit. Hi, Jucifer. Did you miss the car accident? Yeah, that's another thing. I'm going to talk about it. I don't know too much about the car accident because I wasn't around then. But I do know that he was in a car accident and he lied to the police about it. We will go over that. Not yet. Pathological lies are often unnecessary and serve no purpose or motive. So he lies for no reason. It serves no purpose. It serves no motive for him to be a pathological liar, but he is. Okay, we got 5 more. He's cheap. Every time we hung out, I had to pay for my own hockey tickets. I had to pay for all of my restaurants. I think he might have got me an ice cream at Burger King, but that was it. I had to pay for all my own food and everything else, all my own stuff. He did not offer to pay for anything. He's spoiled. He's very spoiled by his parents, and now, of course, his dad is dead, but his mom spoils him definitely. And he's just a spoiled little boy, and he's the baby of the family, so he's very spoiled. He's the baby. I would say he has anger issues. This is very important because he can go from happy-go-lucky guy to just screaming and yelling and cursing and death threats in a snap. He probably has mental health issues. We've mentioned this multiple times that he has some kind of mental health issues besides a pathological liar, besides the narcissist, besides the anger issues. He also has mental health issues. So he needs to get evaluated by a psychiatrist and a therapist and get some help. The last one is ADHD. He's had that since he was a kid, and so he has the ADHD. We are just getting started. We're just on the surface. It is eye-opening. Once you spell it all out, and these are just 12. I could probably come up with more, but these are 12 bad traits that he has. He always calls me bipolar when he's the one that gets manic and different things at times. Do I sound manic? I am of sound mind. I have not been manic in months. This is not a manic roast stream. This is not a roast stream. This is a truth stream to tell people how fears really is and the real truth that some people don't know about. We're going to read through the voicemails, and they're very old, from 2016, but we are going to read through them, and we're going to go over them, and we have bleeps for all the bad words. So that's just my notes and my bad traits about fears. Okay, what do we want to do next? We'll skip the stories for last. Let's do the YouTube posts, and then I'll go over the voicemails. So we'll read the comments on my YouTube posts anonymously, because some people I know want to be anonymous. I'm not going to tell who they're from. We have 30 comments, but half of them are mine, so we're not going to read all of my comments. I just responded back to people. Okay, let's go to the bottom and work our way up. Okay, this is from a woman. I want to stay anonymous, but I've had a past with John Fears. He is actually how I found your channel years ago. He has contacted my then 12-year-old child and sent her very inappropriate text. I have the text printouts from Verizon, and I'd like to show them to you, and maybe this might be a good thing for you to add. Then she said, I'm a little worried to share them. I do not want to put my family in danger, and it has been a long time since this has happened, but I will consider it and get this to you on Discord, hopefully. Now, she never got back to me on Discord, so, but I believe her story. I don't think that she'd come on here and just lie to me about the story. And other people believe it too, so. He tries to gaslight people. Yep, classic narcissist. I'm not going to have time to read every single comment because then it would take forever. Okay, we got one that says fears is mean and a monster. That's just a comment. Someone said howdy. Okay, this is someone that tells me some stories too. I hope you can share some of my stories because it is insane. Here's another one. Fears is either gay or bisexual and he will not admit it. This is just a comment to me. Love you, Carrie. Stay strong, from Zentron. Okay. And then I have, okay, here's one. I have information on John. He tried to give away his blood pressure medications during a toy convention and was telling everyone that it was candy. He did this so his mom wouldn't see the medications when she visited his apartment. Okay, this one's is just a statement. I'm glad you have the strength to tell the truth about Fears Man. No one should go through all the trauma that he's caused. Okay, then I have two statements from this person about a former coworker. I was Fears' former coworker at FedEx when he used to work there. He would constantly argue with all the coworkers, and he struggled to do the 30 to 40 boxes. By the time he got finished with 50 boxes, he would ask to take a 2-hour break, or he would go home without telling any management and just leave. And then here's the other one. Fears would also hit on all the female ladies at FedEx, but they would all decline his offer and tell him to just go away. And he would constantly still do this even after being told this. So he didn't listen. Eventually, it got to the point where he got pepper sprayed in the face, and received a straight restraining order from her, as I've been told. It doesn't say their name is Sam, but it could be possibly Sam telling these stories. I don't know. Okay, that's all the YouTube comments from the post that I said when I'm doing my fear stream. Okay, we have 4 stories from people. We're going to leave those for the end. Okay, I have 5 voicemails to read now. All right, we're going to read them in order from like the date that they happened. I have 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 here is 5. Okay. So I kept like the short ones, like call me back and stuff like that, or like the 10-second videos. I think there's 2 more that I didn't include, but they're very short and they're like regular voicemails. And some of these are regular voicemails, but then some of them start getting really crazy. All right, we're going back to 7/21 of 16. Hi, Carrie. I hope you're happy now that everybody knows you can be annoying. And because of what I said to you, now people are making videos on YouTube about me and about the video. I hope you're happy. I don't think I miss MMA hoes. There's Darren. There's N4. I'm trying to see anybody else I missed. Jucifer. Okay. Biscuits here. I think I got everybody. He likes to manipulate mentally handicapped people. Sega got overdrafted and almost lost his apartment because he didn't pay for the Disney food. I can believe that. He didn't make me pay for anything. I mean, he didn't offer to pay for anything except for an ice cream, which was very cheap at the time, like a couple of dollars or less. Hey, Mars. Okay, so this voicemail was when he yelled at me he got mad at me for something and yelled at me, and I didn't do anything to him. And so if you guys remember, what is his name? That used to make fun of Tommy all the time. It's not, I forget his name. I may have to look it up. Let me look. Hang on, I'm going to try to find it. His real name. Or, I mean, his YouTube name and stuff. Hang on. Is it under private messages or chat? On my inbox? I don't know. I can't remember his name. You guys don't know who he is. He always did the stuff about Tommy. And then he left the community. No, not Leafy. He used to do video games, and that's how we found. He's from Canada. And he used to do video games. What is his name? I can't think about it. And then later, now he's like married and have kids. Rasmus. Yes, that's Rasmus made a video. He's like, all Carrie does is sit around and do her karaoke, and she's a very sweet girl. Why would he yell at her? You know, I think he said GD, or what Fears did before. He called me he said GD Carrie, and stuff like that. So he took the Lord's name in vain, and he said, damn it. And then was rude to me. And so then Raz made that video. He tried to get me to call Raz to take the video down, which I refused to do. Okay, next voicemail. Also a Discord search. Saw locations of every time he was at work. He's at the apartment. It says location on his Discord. It's a new feature. Okay, so yeah, well, he was very rude to me. Sometimes in the beginning would just scream and yell at me for no reason. So we're going to go to the next month, August 15th of 2016. Carrie, honey, I'm so sick of this bleep. I am your friend, okay? I love you. So he's still saying he loves me. I'm your friend, but I love you. And I need you to stop calling me a bazillion times, but yet he can call me and text me and call me whenever he wants. Text me when I say no, that means no, but then he calls me. So then I can't call him back. That's weird. I don't want you calling me a bazillion times, but yet he can call me. I will never be your boyfriend. I'm so sick of it, Carrie. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but you don't get it. But I am here for you, okay? So he's here for me, wants me to call him back, but also tells me at the same time, don't call him. Don't call me. I'll call you. All right, now we're going to go to the next month. Hi, Wee Wee. We're going to go to September 4th. Carrie, I swear to God, you need to stop this bleep bleep. Do not. This is the one where I said the nice crotch thing, and he started screaming and yelling and cursing about me and said that he dropped his phone and it's my fault. So if you guys know that story, that's what this one's from. You need to stop this bleep bleep. Do not come in here and say anything. You're acting like we're boyfriend and girlfriend. For the last bleeping time, I hope you get it in your bleeping skull. Get it in your bleeping brain this time. I'm not your bleeping boyfriend. Making me look like an ass in my video. Get it in your bleeping brain. I hope so. This is the final warning because I can't take this bleep anymore. I don't mean to be mean. I am not interested in you as a girlfriend. I like you as a friend. F-R-I-E-N-D, friend. I hope you do get it because you pissed me off tonight. All right, and then I think there's two more. Sounds like gaslighting. Fears has had a longer dry spell than Colb's ever did. Mixed signals, that's what I always said he did. Mr. Mojito, wish me luck in looking for at Acres tomorrow. I'm going to buy, it's a wooden lot. Okay, good luck. Good luck with that. I'll go back through some of the chat in a minute, and then I'll catch up on the comments, and then I'll do the 4 stories because they're pretty short. Okay, this is the next one. How many days or weeks after that was this? This was the 4th, so this is just 2 weeks later, the 17th of September of 2016. What's going on? I'm sorry I talked to you like that. See, now he's apologizing. It's not you. It's never been you. I can't stand Black Aldrin. So he's taking all the hate out on Black Aldrin on me. He's made me physically sick, and he thinks I'm kidding, and I'm not. I just cleaned up all the bleeping puke. I can't take it anymore. I don't know what to do. Just call me back. See, now he's asking me to call him again. I love watching your show, and just that he's doing blink in the chat. I'm sorry. I don't need to talk to you like this. I really don't. It was directed to him. I hope we can still hang out and be friends now. I hope you don't hate me now. Call me back. Bye. So now he's apologizing. And then we have another screaming, cursing fit here. Okay. And this is just the next day, I think. Just like a day later. Yeah, 1 day later. Hey, Carrie, it's John. I don't know if you're streaming today. I was curious. Okay, this is about the Black Aldrin where he called him a black MFer, and he's wanting me to take the video down or the whole stream down. And it got lost with the stuff with Alex. So it did get lost. It eventually got taken down. All I did was made it 18 plus because of the language, but he's wanting me to take it down. I was curious, and I'm wondering if you reach a decision of if you're going to take the stream down or private it. I would appreciate it. See, now he's telling me how to run my own channel. If you would, do one of those. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your channel. Yes, he is. That's the last thing I want to do. But I would really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it because I don't want the general public to see it. I would appreciate it. Anyway, if you do stream later, I'll try to check it out. I don't know if I can come in because I'm embarrassed. All right, Carrie, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. He didn't tell me he loved me in that one, but that's the last one that I have that I kept. All the other ones I deleted. I deleted all the text messages and blocked him, so I don't have text messages. I don't have other voicemails from further after that or text messages. The death threats, he did wish me death a couple of times. Like, Carrie, I wish you were dead. He didn't tell me how he wanted me dead, like everybody else. He also told me I would die first in a horror movie. If there was a horror movie or apocalypse, I would die first because he was making fun of me because I couldn't run. So now we're going to go through the chat and just go through stuff here. Time to expose him. Like up the stream. 13 likes, 25 watching. Yeah, this is big. I got the shirt on. Yes, you are live. You're live. You look good in a hat. Fit your... Okay, I look amazing. Thank you, Museum. Hey, Carrie. Okay, yeah, we're getting through the traits now. Narcissistic robber. He's so narcissistic. Shout out to the chat and me. Did he kill all the Adams? He wanted to kill all the Adams. And yeah, Fangirl Kate said about how he wanted to bruise her and beat her up. Are we sure he didn't set my shed on fire? He wasn't in the area. There were kids and teenagers doing fireworks like close to the area, so I think it might have been a firework, but I don't know for sure. The fire department said it was spontaneous combustion. Audience advisory, do not drink and drive. That's true. Did I miss about the car accident? We're still getting to that. That's on the spreadsheet. We got the spreadsheet and the stories next. Fear's boy is a very sensitive little guy. Hi, MMA host. I think I already said hi to you. He turns red like a tomato. Yep, that's one of his things he does. I didn't mention that. I sound calm as a cucumber. Yeah, I'm very calm. I'm not pissed off. I'm not mad at Fears. I mean, he triggers me. I can't hear his voice. I can't look at his pictures. But, you know, I can tell the stories. 12-year-old, 12 bad traits. 12 bad traits. Here is the National Sexual Assault Hotline of anybody that needs it. It is weird for a 40-year-old midget to hang out at theme parks by themselves and toy shows, yes. Call me back sounds like a booty call to me. Hit the like button, guys, yes. He likes to manipulate. Yeah, we went over this. I think I read this one earlier. Fears didn't pay for his Disney food, and Sega almost lost his apartment. Yeah. Leafy is here. That wasn't Leafy. That was Rasmus, yes. I haven't seen that boy since 2015. Probably like 2017 or 18. But Raz hasn't been around in a while. But he did a video about Fears like being mean to me. And of course, he wouldn't take it down. Wish me luck. I'm looking at Acres tomorrow. Okay, good luck. Forgot how bad it was. You forgot how bad the voicemails were? What does Fears think friends mean? I don't know. He would tell me he loved me after every phone call before we got off the phone. He would call me. After the whole thing came out with those voicemails being played to his father, then his father told him not to hang out with me and delete me from his channel, and he did. And he still kept talking to me. He'd call me at like 2 or 3 in the morning in the closet and call me and whisper on the phone because he likes my channel that much. He liked me that much as a friend. It's crazy. Should never turn a person you wish they were dead. Yep. And as a Christian, yes. What a monster, says BPM. Can I confirm his real height? I swear I seen him at a Missouri Botanical Garden stream, and he walked by the height chart, and it was 5'2". I swear to God, that's how I think he's like 5'2" or 5'3". He's very close to 5'2". He's not 5'4". He's not 5'5". He's not 5'6". He's not 5'8". He is taller than me, and I'm 4'11", and with shoes I'm 5 feet tall. So he is a little bit taller than me, but not much. I'm screaming and crying and throwing up right now, says Autistic Angel. Yeah, rough. Yeah, rough. I was never rude or ever said anything in his chat, but that was trollless, and he probably still got blocked. The spreadsheet. Yeah, the spreadsheet's coming up. I'm wearing like the old picture. Yes. I'm wearing the old picture. Kate, what's up, Cave? Okay. So we read the voicemails. We went over the 12 bad traits. Now we're going to find all the stories, and I'm clearing up my phone here. And the stories in the spreadsheet now. Okay, I have to find it. I have to go through stuff, but I will go back and find it. Just scroll. And I will find it. And there's several on here too. There's probably about 12 or 13 things on here or more. It's on one page. All right, we're 30 minutes in. We still got to do the spreadsheet. Actually, there's a lot more than 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, there's over 20. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I can read it better. Some of these we've already done, like the sent inappropriate messages to a 12-year-old minor. We did that one. Talked about having a threesome with fan Daniela while she and her 7-year-old son watched. That's really creepy. seduced, pressured an anonymous 55-year-old male ex-fan into homosexual acts. Okay. I can't confirm that, but it's been told, and people can confirm it, and that person can confirm it, but he wants to be left out. He stole from Walmart and hit the van with the family. So, yes, he hit the van that had the family in it. I don't know exactly all the injuries. I know someone broke an arm, someone broke a leg, and that's where he had that big scar from and had to have multiple stomach surgeries. Multiple stomach surgeries to fix that. And so and he lied to the police about it on the police report because they gave two conflicting stories, and he was the one that lied. Okay, lied about Casey cheating on him and disparaged her family. Lied about having pee and poo in his toilet and not flushing. That's why he got mad at Kate, because she called him out on it. Likes befriending disabled people or people on the spectrum so he can control them, aka Lantern, aka Sega. Protects Randy, who once had an argument with his roommate about which of them would violate the drunk, passed out girl that they brought home. So, yeah, that's pretty bad that he would still be friends with him after all that, and he still is friends with him. Lies about losing weight when we all see him gaining weight. Has a scat fetish. I don't know exactly what that is, but it's been said about it. Allows his dog Enzo to be abused and locked in a cage all day, every day. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Allegedly killed a man in Missouri. I don't know if this is true, but I'm going to read it. Allegedly killed a man in Missouri. That's why he had to move to Florida. He did move to Florida for work, but I don't know about the killing a man in Missouri. He tried to hook up with Joey's girlfriend when they visit him in Florida. That's true. Got blackout drunk for weeks on end and harassed women on dating apps. That's true. Gets wasted and lies about having a 9.5-inch member. So that's supposedly true. Screams at all of his fangirls and calls them the C word. Asks every woman he meets if their boobs are real and asks for sexy roll pictures or both. Accuses everyone of lying when he's the one that's been called out for lying himself. Threatens to kill people when he gets embarrassed. I would also say mad, embarrassed, caught out on his lies. All of those things. He threatens to kill people or when he's upset. Bought subscribers and also a YouTube play button, and he tried to lie about it. He did buy the YouTube play button. It's a fan YouTube play button. It's not the real YouTube play button. And he's also bought subscribers. I don't know how many subscribers he's bought, but it is rumored and alleged that he bought subscribers, and that's supposed to be proved. It's supposed to be proven by somebody. I might have been not have been around then, but that's the last thing on this list. Okay, so I have Larry Tate and Mars's stories, and then I have an anonymous female and anonymous male story. So let me go back and find those. So we'll start with the ones that are not anonymous. Okay. We'll start with Mars. Okay. Hey, I have a few things to share about Fierce. Fierce would get upset at me and yell at me and block me if I didn't say hi to him in the chat. He'd also yell and threaten me in private messages if I asked that he was okay when he was upset. He would also accuse me of being Quentin several times if I did not tell him what he wanted to hear. Fierce is also very clinging. When Visions blocked him a while ago, he went ahead and messaged me day and night asking me why Visions blocked him, and if I didn't respond, he would type in all caps and make death threats. And he said I can't say his name. Fears also spread lies about me to LC and had me banned from the server. He is a very manipulative person who is not afraid to slander others. That's true. He also told me to kill myself with a rope, asked me to commit suicide when I asked him why he was upset, which is interesting because he says he's religious but will constantly ask me to kill myself. Okay, that's my response to that. And then there's a whole bunch of messages that I'm not going to read that has a lot of curse words in them, and I'd have to redo them. But feel free to share or post these. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, we're going to go to Larry's story. So give me a minute. Okay. Hang on. I'm trying to find it. Okay, hang on. That's about something else. I'm going to scroll back down. It's about me and my channel. His lies affect so many. The law states if you get others with mental health issues to do something illegal, you're responsible, and he does that with Lantern. Using internet across state lines is an additional charge. I was talking about terroristic threats. Okay, this is what he wanted me to say. Just let fears know I'm working on bigger things and that I've always been right. And he says he does not want me to be anonymous. So that's a Larry Tate. He goes by a different name now. I don't know if he wants me to give his new name out, but he got his channel taken down. Okay, now we have an anonymous female story. So give me a minute to find it. It's about private messages from fears. Let me blow my nose. Give me a second here. Okay. Yeah, Larry's got a new name now. So, second, I got to get her story, and then I'm going to get the other anonymous story. And then we'll talk a little bit in the chat, and then we'll end it. And that way it's short enough for people to be able to go back and watch this and everything. Okay. This is a private message Fears will send to her. He tried to message me every day, but I never read the messages. I just delete because I get triggered. But this is when I opened one and finally wrote him back. Okay, I meant to make it bigger. Okay. Hey, I haven't heard from you in a long time. That's Fears. This is her response. John Fears, I am not part of the community or YouTube anymore. I am offline forever. Sega Camp told me you told him some BS about Resley, who for the 1,000th time I don't give a care about it all. And he blocked me from watching Twitch when I was a paid subscriber to his Twitch. That was the only thing I would watch online. I've had it with all your lies and trouble being caused online. I just want to watch streamers, but it's always an issue, and I'm done forever. So you might know who that is if he's listening, but she wanted to stay anonymous. I have one more story about how he was creepy to this guy. So I have his story. So give me a minute to get it. Okay, I do promise to keep you completely anonymous, an anonymous male. That's not the real Fears. It's Fears' seventh cousin. Hello, it's Fears' seventh cousin. I am going to do a baseball game after this. I may have to have a snack first. I'm doing great. Thank you, guys. Thanks for supporting me. Let me go back in the chat just a little bit, and then I'll do this last story. I should be a lawyer. Yes, I did take a lot of law classes, but I never went to law school. How come I didn't send you the link? Because I didn't know if you cared about this one. And I'm keeping it short so you can rewatch it. Hey, Big JH. I didn't send it to everybody. I figured that you would get a notification. He has a lot of cousins, apparently. I have a lot of cousins, too. Okay. I told Fears I was coming to Orlando and I wanted to go to Disney. He told me he would set up a temporarily glory hole in his apartment. And I didn't have any idea what that was, so I Googled it. And I'm not homophobic, but I literally just wanted to go on the roller coasters. He was saying to forget the rides. He's the only ride I need. And I thought he was straight, but it took me by surprise saying stuff like I could use his Mickey mouth. I told him no, but he just said that he could be my Disney annual pass hole. And thank you so much, and I'm doing the right thing. Okay, that's his story. So I've done her story, his story, The other 2 stories. Okay, that's all the stories. That's all the voicemails. That's all of the traits. That's the spreadsheet. So, wow, guys. Yeah. So, like I said, he's creepy to women and men. And I said I was going to give examples. Those are my examples. Out of control. All right, let me go up a little bit. Prayers for Larry, his latest survivor. It's understandable to be embarrassed, but lying and then yelling and threatening people is not okay. Yeah, I heard that he ran a red light. Yeah, that's the accident. But I welcome all the almost 30 people that are here. This has been amazing. I appreciate everyone else's stories. Vision says, what? He cheated on me. Don't let the harasser keep you down. Okay, well, we went over all the voicemails. We've done the spreadsheet. We did the stories. And that was my stream. Basically, I can listen to some comments now. Speak your truth. Don't let the harasser keep you down. But yeah, we're gonna play baseball in a little bit, and then I'll take a small break in between. This is an Andrew said he tried to make me kiss him at Disney once. Okay, that's his story. Visions, it's time to find a new dude. Yep. You love my shirt? Yeah. This is I used to sell these. I still probably have the thing for Teespring to sell them. I don't know. I haven't used them in a while. Tell Fierce he's lucky that Larry didn't share all the gay stuff. Yeah, Larry just told me a couple things that he's trying to move on with his life and everything. These are all my songs from the other day, from yesterday. Lantern's finally here. Well, Lantern, we went over everything. If you want to watch this back from the beginning, go ahead and watch it back. Fierce is blocked. Fierce can't type in the chat, so all these other Fierce accounts are not the real Fierce, just so you guys know. So you did fall asleep and you missed everything. Well, you said you would catch up with it tomorrow, Adam. I did link you the stream, so we're going to talk for a couple more minutes and then we're going to end it. I appreciate the 17 likes. I don't know if this video is going to go viral, or the stream is going to go viral, but it's going to be big in the community. It's going to be big in the Fierce community. It's going to be big in my community, and it probably gets spread to other communities. So share it, share it, share it. And Fierce, if you're watching, I just hope you get the help that you need, and the help that you really need to be seen by a psychiatrist and a therapist to work on your issues, work on all your bad traits and your bad issues. It helps me. I wouldn't be where I am without like a psychiatrist and a therapist. So they really do help. Fears is definitely watching. Zentron just got here. He'll have to watch back later. No, we're not giving Fears the middle finger. I'm not going to curse. I'm not going to scream and yell. I'm not going to call him. I will say he has gay tendencies because I think he does. And a lot of other people agree with me. And I have the proof that he's sent, he's been creepy to guys and girls. So, that's a lot. It's a lot that I maybe he just doesn't want his parents to know, or doesn't want his family to know that he's both or bi or gay or whatever. It doesn't, it's 2025. It's about time that he admits who he really is. Yeah, just because Fears gives a middle finger to everybody doesn't mean I have to. I'm not that kind of person that does that. I might have done it in the past, but I'm not the kind of person who would do it now. Fears can barely put together a top 10 list, and I put this whole presentation together. I had help from a couple people to give me a spreadsheet. I had help with people giving me their stories. I had help with the YouTube posts that I posted, and I had a lot of comments. So I just had to do a lot of reading. I had to go through all the voicemails, transcribe them, bleep out all the curse words. So that took a little bit of work. It did take a little bit of work, and writing out all those traits took a little bit of work, but I got it all organized. I went over it before the stream, started about 6:30, 7 o'clock, started going over everything, reading the spreadsheet, reading the voicemails, reading my traits. and getting stuff about pathological liar and narcissist, so then everybody can know that I'm telling the truth about things. So let's end this in prayer. We're going to pray for fears. We're not roasting anyone. I don't roast people. This is just a true stream that people need to know what the real fears is, and how I've known him for 9 years and he's not going to change. And he's gotten worse over the years. He's gotten even worse. Like, he would be fine for a couple months. Mom used to say he'd act like he's on his period. He'll be fine. And then a month or two later, he would go crazy again, like he was having PMS or something. Just really strange. So I'm going to pray for him. We'll pray for the chat. We'll pray for the YouTube. We'll pray for the Discord. We'll pray for everybody. So, Lord, I come to you in prayer with the chat tonight. I pray that Fears will see who he really is and really get some help for all of his issues. I pray that he will continue to get better and not worse, and that he will understand that he has no power over me. He can't stop me from streaming. He can't stop me from talking about him. He can't stop none of that. He can only work on himself and his issues, and he just really needs to do that. Show him what a Christian is and how a Christian acts and how he should be. I don't say he has to be me or anything, but I'm just saying he really needs to get some proper help, and then maybe he'll get better. It's possible. Anybody can change. God can change anyone. You can help him change if he wants to change, but he has to want to change. And I pray over everyone in the chat that you would meet their spiritual needs, their physical needs, their mental needs, and help them with everything that's going on from their day-to-day lives. And I pray for everyone in the Discord, all of my subscribers that are here tonight, all of the ones that are subscribed that's going to watch this later. I pray over everyone. And I pray over the Joey's Discord and everyone who continue to get better and to not cause drama, and that the drama will be gone when I come back to the Discord in about a week or two. I just need to decompress right now. I think you need to help me decompress a little bit and help me get through this. And thank you for helping me get through the stream, because I was so afraid I was going to get triggered, and I didn't get triggered once. I was fine. And I pray all these things in Jesus' name. And the chat says, amen. I'll never forget that my prayers cured my cousin of Down syndrome. You're welcome. Amen, guys. That was beautiful. I think I did good. God is so good. God can change anything. God changed me. God changed me a couple years ago. I used to be so bad. You guys know of like all of my past mistakes. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying Fears has to be perfect or the perfect Christian. I'm just saying that he does need to change, or he's going to lose all of his subscribers. He's going to lose all of his friends. He's going to lose all of his fans. And then where is he going to be when he has no one? Just his family. And David, I'm sure, encouraged him to get help in the past. Because after the thing with me and the voicemails, his dad wanted him to get therapy and he refused to go. Fears is attacking me in the DMs. Okay, and 4, I just prayed over everyone. So I hope everyone does not get attacks from Fears and through this. So I welcome and I thank y'all, the 40 that's been here, 40 people here. I know there's a lot of people here. We could talk for 3 or 4 hours, but I just want to, I've decompressed. I've done the whole stream, and I've kept myself where I did not get mad. I did not curse anybody out. I did not talk horribly bad about Fears. I just told the truth, and that's the truth will set you free, and the truth will set you free. So, and I prayed for everybody. So everybody have a good night. I will be back probably in about 30 minutes for some baseball. So 15 to 30 minutes, I'll be back for baseball. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Remember to follow the Carry Brick Road. Follow the Carry Brick Road. Follow the Carry Brick Road. To Carry Stream. To Carry Stream. To the Carry Show. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Bye-bye.